Van life reality versus expectations, except this isn't one of those. I thought this was going to be so glamorous videos. I'm not delusional, but there were a few things that turned out to be a little more challenging. Number one, I thought I'd be way more active since I was practically living outside. Turns out it's very possible to be just as lazy. In my defense, working full-time still kept me stationary most of the day, and my senior dog kept me walking at a snail's pace. There were times where I was camping in such beautiful places that I truly enjoyed just sitting, looking at the view. It was harder for me to get motivated to wake up and exercise than I would at home. Number two, again, I wasn't delusional to think that every morning would be this peaceful, slow morning, but I think I had more chaotic ones than ever. Once again, I can probably blame this on my 9 to 5 because that often meant I had to wake up even early just to relocate, or sometimes even start working at 6 if I was out on the West Coast. Number three, I thought I would have made some van friends on the road. I knew I wasn't suddenly not going to be an introvert anymore, but there's very few of you out there, so it seemed kind of like you'd just end up with friends by default. But I was dispersed camping more often than not, and people choose to do that for having personal space, so it's almost inappropriate to walk close enough to strike up a conversation. And when I would get out and walk around, it seemed like people were either deliberately avoiding eye contact or in their campers. And being an introvert, the big van meetups don't really appeal to me, so I think the best option is to make connections online and then try to plan some meetups, which I actually did. However, it seemed like we were going the opposite direction. And even though we have flexibility in our schedules, it's like once you have a destination in mind or a timeline in mind, you're kind of going to stick to it. All of this is strictly my personal experience. These are all things that can be overcome, but it requires a lot of intention. You really are juggling a lot on the roads. You really have to kind of prioritize what's important to you. Do you want a slow morning, or do you want to be out there and be more active? At this point, for me, it's just getting out there, seeing all that I could see, and find the balance.